First news report of 2024. Let's talk. What up, viewers? What up? What up? Calx Hoops here, and I hope you had a happy holiday and a happy new year, and you're finding it easy jumping back into work. And today is Friday, January 5th, and that means it's time for a quick recap of the week video game news. As is typical with the beginning of the year, it is a little slow in the gaming industry. A lot of things I talked about were just talking about games that are upcoming, anticipated titles. And so I watched a GameSpot video, and I'll have a link down below for you to check it out yourself of all the games that have confirmed release dates or kind of confirmed that they're going to release in 2024 so far. And I'm just going to run through the list of the ones that kind of caught my eye. There's the Prince of Persia Lost Crown game that comes out on the 18th of this month. It's like 2.5D kind of action game, and I actually think it looks really cool, and might be something I pick up since I don't have a lot to play right now. And I don't think I've ever actually played any of the Prince of Persia games. I was always a Nintendo or Xbox guy, and I think those were exclusive to the PlayStation when I was growing up. Won't have to wait long for The Last of Us 2 remaster that comes out the next day on the 19th. I haven't picked up The Last of Us 2 since it launched back in 2020, and so this might be a good reason for me to pick it up, although I already have the game, but it's a PS5 upres, so yeah, it could be. I'm pretty excited for that one as well. We got Suicide Squad coming in February 2nd, which I'm excited for, just to kind of see what it is. I've always, having worked at WB, I do have a little bit of inside knowledge, but I'm just excited to play it, run around, play as Suicide Squad characters, and see what kind of traversal there is, and how much multiplayer stuff I can show off while being a DC anti-hero villain character. So excited to play that as well. A little bit more excited to play Helldivers 2. I know that a lot of us have been asking for this for the decade since we played the first Helldivers, but Helldivers 2 in third person is coming out on February 8th. And yeah, I adored Helldivers 1. I thought it blasted onto the scene, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and I enjoyed the heck out of it and been waiting for a sequel ever since. The good guys over there making Alone in the Dark. The game it's been pushed several times so far, but hopefully this most recent release date sticks. It's launching March 20th, and so we should be able to play as David Harbour or Jodie Comer in Alone in the Dark, and excited for another horror game. I usually want to play those in the October timeframe, but I'll pick them up and play them with friends whenever we get them. And then the furthest one down the line with the confirmed release date that I am excited for is Space Marine 2. Played Space Marine 1 a whole bunch in college and loved the heck out of it, and also a massive fan of the 40K universe. So I'm excited to play it again, running around as a big badass Space Marine cutting through waves of Tyranids, bug-like creatures. And yeah, I'm and potentially with friends. Got a lot of friends who also enjoy the 40K universe, so yeah, I think running around with friends, I might even be able to convince people outside of just the people who like 40K to play the game and run around and chop people up in the campaign. Hopefully it's the multiplayer works well, so I'm excited for that one. Those are all the games that kind of caught my eye. There was a bunch of other ones. I am excited for Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade 2. Very excited for the game. Doesn't have a confirmed release date, and it should come out this year, I think, according to Ninja Theory. Is that who makes? Oh man, never try and think this stuff up on the spot. But yeah, very excited for Hellblade 2. So, but doesn't have a confirmed release date, so I'm kind of just waiting to see. Hopefully it'll come out. This year. I'm very excited for it. Moving right along, not to talk about just games, but there are a lot of gaming adaptations, TV shows and movies that are coming down the pipe. Last year got, I think a lot of press around gaming IPs being adapted, and they've been in the works for quite some time. And last year, with them winning awards and being so great, I think you're going to see a lot of them coming out this year, and hopefully they're just as good as the ones we saw last year. Halo Season 2 comes in February 8th. So for fans of the first season, I had never actually finished the first season. It's on Paramount Plus, which is why I never watched it. one of the streaming services I don't pay for. But I am excited for Halo 2 or Halo Season 2. I got to go back and watch the first season before I jump into that one. But pretty excited to check that one out. The next one I am very excited for because I can't stop talking about it. I don't think a week in gaming news goes by without me talking about the Fallout TV show coming to Amazon Prime, which launches on April 12th. I'm going to mark that on my calendar as soon as I get downstairs. But very excited for it. I'm gonna go all out. I'm very excited. I'll be in my vault suit and run around all day. Very excited for when it finally drops, so I can watch that with my friends, and hopefully we can get like a weekly viewing party going together. Moving right along, the Borderlands movie is coming out apparently in August 9th. I haven't seen or heard too much about this, so I'm surprised that there's like a confirmed launch date, having not seen any of the marketing material 7 months before it launches. But, it could be a shorter campaign and kick off kind of like maybe the summer blockbusters season will start with some trailers and excitement for the Borderlands movie. But I am excited for that one. One I hadn't heard of before, the Tomb Raider animated show coming to Netflix. I love Tomb Raider, grew up playing all the games, so excited to see what Netflix can do with an animated series. And yeah, I haven't seen much on it, so this one was kind of a surprise being on the list. And then Witcher Season 4. I haven't finished Witcher Season 3, but Witcher Season 4 should be the first one with Liam Hemsworth as Geralt, so it'll be interesting to see how they kind of pick that up and what they do to make it all kind of feel the same. So excited for that as well. Speaking of adaptations, we got news this week that Jack Black has become too strong, too powerful. He's in too many video game IP movies. With him being Bowser last year, and the Jumanjis are all kind of video gamey inspired now. Jack Black will be playing. We got news this week. Jack Black will be playing Steve, the protagonist of Minecraft, in the Minecraft movie. So he'll be working alongside Jason Momoa to bring Minecraft to the silver screen. So excited to check that one out. And gotta love seeing him play more characters and more video game IPs. Just everything's Jack Black. We need a video game IP movie that's just Jack Black plays every character. We'll see what that one's all about. And then again, we're talking about adaptations in a separate story. We got a teaser for Arcane Season 2. And it was only 45 seconds, just a small teaser trailer, but confirmed some fan theories about a very popular character in League of Legends called Singed. And so there's a little bit of backstory there, but I think that was one of the more B plots in the show. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that and what characters rise and fall in the Season 2, but very excited for Arcane Season 2. So looking forward to that one. Moving on to non-video game adaptations. After 32 years being the CEO of Activision, Blizzard King eventually, Bobby Kotick has been removed, stepped down. He's no longer the head of Activision, after Microsoft has completed their purchase of Activision Blizzard. I was reading articles this week, and one of them just kind of explained Bobby Kotick's role and how he became to quote, became the most hated man in the video games industry. There was a lot of controversy, and there's been a lot that I don't want to rehash all right here, but if you want to follow up on why most people, if you don't know in the industry, if you don't know Bobby Kotick, he's probably pretty infamous in a negative way for a lot of people. So if you want to check out and reminisce on all that, I'll have a link down below so you can look into some of his controversies that led to him being pretty reviled in the games industry. Switching gears for a second, if you've been living under a rock, you might not have heard that Steamboat Willie, or effectively Mickey Mouse, has entered the public domain as of the first of the year, and it's only been 5 days, less than 120 hours, and he's already got 2 movies coming out. There's Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse has already got 2 movies coming out. There's also a game, looks like an extermination game, a horror game. So yeah, people are going buck wild with the Steamboat Willie IP now that it has been entered the public domain after 95 years. So people are going crazy with it. You're going to see a blood and honey kind of thing like they did with Winnie the Pooh, a bunch of horror movies. So because those are low budget things you can do quickly when things like this enter the public domain. So it should be fun. I'm excited to see what people do with it. And the one thing I am excited for is that the shooter with the mouse is hopefully that company stops getting a cease and desist now that this has kind of entered the public domain. Reflecting back on 2023 a little bit, Steam, there's a list of, or there's a tracking service, SteamDB tracks all the games that are released on Steam. And if you compile some of that data and run the numbers, you'll see that 14,000 games were released on Steam in the year 2023. This is up from, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. I remember it being like 6,700, some 7,000 or so, which was already quite a lot. To the fact that we've doubled that as an annual number of games on Steam released in a year in less than 5 years is crazy. It means we're probably approaching like 100,000 games on Steam, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it's just I can't confirm that these aren't all like shovelware game, like that this isn't a lot of shovelware. I do hope that that it is more of the like 1-2 person operations that are able to like remove with a lot of the gates and walls being removed, that they're able to like get their games onto Steam officially as opposed to being on smaller microsites like itch.io. But yeah, it also could just be shovelware BS crap that's being put on Steam, and I wish there was maybe a little bit more moderation. But hopefully these are all legit, and if there's some games that you've been playing that are amongst those 1,400 or 14,000, let me know about them down below. PS Plus is starting off the year with a bang. A lot of really good games coming out in the PS Plus subscription if you still have your PS Plus subscription. One of the games including one of my favorite games of, oh God, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, Plague Tale Requiem, which was previously an Xbox exclusive, now on PlayStation and now free. So excited I could play that on PlayStation, but I should probably just finish my save file on my Xbox. Evil West, also a good Western, is it top-down kind of strategy game set in the West, and a lot of crazy, weird stuff happens. And then Nobody Saves the World. So a lot of really cool games coming to PS Plus for people who are looking for something to play until something like Prince of Persia or Last of Us 2 comes out. Microsoft, perpetually trying to be on the inside of the joke, has now made a toaster that toasts their logo onto it. I think this is based on memes that the Xbox Series S looks like a toaster. And that story might sound very similar to the fact that they've made a mini fridge because people made fun of the Xbox Series X for looking like a refrigerator with its boxy design. They made a mini fridge. So they're continuing to be on the inside of the joke and officially have made a Xbox toaster, which toasts an Xbox symbol into your toast, which is quite hilarious. And I'm looking forward to what the price is on this and maybe getting one just for the memes. Yeah, pretty funny stuff. I couldn't see who the actual manufacturer is. Sounds like something Razer would make. So that's just kind of why I was looking for the manufacturer on that. But we'll see more soon. Halo, besides coming to a TV near you and Season 2 in February, is also coming to a tabletop near you. So for those war gamers out there who like to peanut miniatures and make them fight against your friends, there's a Halo version of the tabletop game, or Halo miniatures game coming to tabletops. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, it's also pretty easy to license stuff out. So, I think the company, I don't actually know the company that makes the miniatures, but they've obviously bought the license and are now making Halo for the tabletop. I think a lot of like Warhammer fans have been clamoring for something Halo themed to put on their tables for quite some time, and so hopefully that scratches this itch. I myself have made a 40k army kind of inspired by Halo. The funny thing is I'm kind of excited to play as like the Flood. I hope you can play as the Flood. The only miniatures you could see in the pictures were like a couple brutes or like hunters and Covenant, and then Master Chief and other Spartans, but I'm pretty interested to hear see what the rules are for the Flood. So just because I want to play mass zombie army kind of stuff, see what I can do with that. So, but yeah, if you're interested in the Halo tabletop game, I'll have a link down below. You can check that out. Last but not least, this week, Warcraft 3 Reforged might leave a bad taste in a bunch of people's mouths. I, for one, didn't have very many problems with it, but I think they kind of overpromised and under-delivered a lot of stuff, and it's been taking them a while to kind of earn back that favor. But in the meantime, a fan has gone on and made the Warcraft 2 campaign in Warcraft 3 Reforged, so you can play through the Warcraft 2 campaign in your game with a fan mod within Warcraft 3. So pretty exciting stuff. I've been asking for I don't know when or how long ago I've been asking for it, but it's been a while. I've been asking for a Warcraft 1 and 2 remake after they made Reforged. I think I've been asking for a 1 and 2 remake just to be able to play through the entire campaign of Warcraft, potentially with 3D models like they have in Warcraft 3 Reforged. So hopefully this fan one kind of shows Blizzard that they can do it themselves and make it better, or even better, work with the fan to make it more official. But yeah, I want to be able to play through Warcraft 1 and 2 on modern consoles and or PC, and I've been wanting that for a while, ever since I got Warcraft 3 Reforged. So now I'll just be able to play a fan make of Warcraft 2, which was even more impressive in that Warcraft 1 and 2 were very top down and pixelated, so the fact that they were able to make it still feel the same within a the 3D environment, I'm very excited to kind of pick this up and test it out and even continue my Warcraft 3 Reforged campaign that I was playing through. So anyway, I digress. Let me know if you feel I forgot anything down below in the comments. But as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, please follow, like, and subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitch so you can see more great content like this. I'll have links down below in the description. Thanks again. I hope you have a super day. I hope you're having a super new year, and I hope you have a super day. Bye!